Hey y'all, how's it going? It's your boy Kennard Lewis. We in the flesh. We doing it right. And I'm here today to talk about a topic that I know for a fact we should be doing a little bit more of. That's about praising the little, praising the small. I only say little and small because I feel that sometimes we undervalue some of our steps and some of our creations and products because we don't think that they're that big, or we think that they're small because compared to the other steps, because sometimes those steps have received a little bit more praise. But we have to understand that sometimes steps our steps and our results don't always reflect our hard work, you know, and that's real. There are things that you're gonna do that are great, you're not gonna get praised for. You're not gonna get applauded for. You're not gonna get a reward for it. But you have to understand that they're just as valuable as the steps that you took that gave you the praise, that gave you those high results. You know why? Because without those small steps, you still would not become the person that you are today. We didn't become us, right? Snap of the finger, came in thin air. No, we weren't drawn up in a book and then plotted out into the universe. That didn't happen. It took time. For us to take out all those small steps, there'll be gaps in our development. And I know sometimes we think to ourselves, but waking up that's a given. Going to work on time is a given. Going to the gym is a given. Doing all of this is a given. It doesn't matter. I gotta go through the struggle. I gotta deal with this. Yeah, okay, it's true. We gotta deal with the struggle. We gotta go through the mud. What's the point of praising it? Well, I say it because not everybody has that opportunity to be where you're at. I'm not trying to compare us to other people, but we have to put things into perspective here, right? You know, people have died on your path. People have failed on your path. You're still here. You know, you're still making it. You're still doing something. You're still moving forward. And I think you should be proud of yourself for that. I know it hasn't been easy. I know there are days that you just want to quit and you want to be over with it. And you're looking at some of these steps and like, what's the point? It seems redundant. It seems tiresome. But before today, or before this journey that you traveled on, you weren't doing those things before. You became the person you are by going through those things. For us to devalue those steps is almost to devalue ourselves. It's almost to say that we didn't need this, and we did. You got to understand that, yeah, sometimes you're tired, but you still went to the gym. Give yourself some credit. You were tired, or you had to go out. So you decided to come in a little bit because you knew you had to wake up in the morning. Give yourself some credit. You dealt with some things. You worked through an argument with your partner in a relationship. Give yourself some credit because before you wouldn't do that. There are things that we have to see it for what it is. And sometimes our expectations are so high that they allow us or they force us to not see the small things and give it praise. I know we talked about being hard on ourselves like a few, videos back, and how there's nothing really wrong with us. It's our approach, right? It's what we're doing. Sometimes we got to change that. But again, just like that, we need to change our focus. We need to change what we're looking at. Sometimes we're seeing things that are not even there, and we're getting mad because they're not there. But let's see it for what it is. You got something out of it. You got a little bit closer to your journey. And even if you got through it and it was tiresome, it was terrible, you still did it. Even if you're creating a writing sample and it's not the same as others, you're still creating something. You know, every video that I've done, no matter how bad it was in the past, it was still a video meant to push me into the direction that I am in right now. Everything, yeah, there are things that I can say that are better than others, but they're all valuable because I'm practicing. I'm getting better. Don't undervalue development. Don't undervalue consistency. We need to understand that those things have been made small by people. You know, doing the work every single day. It matters. You wouldn't be here if you didn't do that work. Getting your degree doesn't come in 1 week. Getting married, you know, finding true love doesn't always happen, and sustaining that in a week, it takes time. It takes time. So please, let's try to be more optimistic and positive about what we're looking at, because you matter, your steps matter, and you're beautiful and you're strong and you're doing it. I think you're doing great. Just keep on pushing, keep on striving forward, and you got this. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.